Years ago, when I was just a boy, my family and I took a vacation trip to Colorado. If you've ever been there, it's a beautiful place. They have all kinds of trails to hike and go up and down and around. And we had some family that lived out there, and one of the parks we were going to this particular time was called Estes Park. Maybe you've been there, maybe you have. It's a beautiful place. And I remember we brought some food along, like a picnic style thing, and we just got through eating, hanging out. And one of my cousins looks over at me and my brothers, and he says, "Hey," he said, "let's go over here. This is no fun, right? This is boring stuff. All the adults are here playing. Let's go over here and do our thing." Okay, let's go. You know where you're going, right? We have no idea where we're at. We're from Indiana. So he's like, "Come on, let's go. We'll just go play on the trail a little bit and catch up with these guys in just a bit." And we continued to walk on this trail. We saw several options where we could go to the right and keep walking. But we stayed next to the river because, the river's cool. And I'm talking, we had no watch. We had no clue of time. And we just kept walking. We finally get to this one spot in the trail, and it's a 4-way intersection. This is the first one we've seen out of all of the intersections on the trail. And I remember at that time, I was the oldest. Okay, so I was supposed to be the responsible, right? Instead of going, "Yeah, let's do this." And I remember at that point in time, feeling like something in my gut telling me, we have gone too far. And we don't know where we're at right now. We have no map. We have stopped seeing a lot of people at this point in time. Early on the trail, there was lots of people passing by. Lots of people saying, "Oh, it's a lot of fun up there. Man, make sure you take a break at this spot, blah, blah, blah," things like that. And we were either at a place where we were going to cross the river and continue on because the river was cool, or we could go straight, or we could go down this other path. We chose to hesitate for probably just a bit. And I don't know how long again, because we didn't have any sort of time on us whatsoever. But I remember in those moments, my dad had come after us. My dad was out of shape. My dad was from Indiana. He was not used to walking the mountain trails. He was tired. He was frustrated, but I'll tell you what, when he saw us, the only thing I remember in that moment is that he came up directly to me and my brothers, and he gave us a hug. And he said, "I'm so glad that you are safe." In my head, I'm thinking, I'm in trouble. I did the wrong thing. I took the wrong path. I made the wrong decision here. We ruined an entire day of going up on the top of Estes Park and looking down. That's a 14,000 view for those of you that what I'm talking about. We ruined the day. We didn't get to see the 14,000 view at the top because we had made a bad choice in going on this thing. But I still remember to this day, the first thing my dad did was give me and my brothers a hug. And he said, "I love you, and I'm so glad you're safe." I won't tell you what happened next. We can talk later about that. But so many times in life, we all know this. We're broken people. It means we make wrong choices. We make bad decisions. And there's a word for that in Scripture, and it's called sin. It's rebellion. See, because that's at our heart. That was a rebellious spirit that we were going on the trail, even though it was just supposed to be kid fun. It was still a rebellious spirit against what my parents or my aunts and uncles have already planned for us. And so, sometimes we need to be rescued. And this season, this particular day about the cross, the reason why this is Good Friday is because God Himself came in the form of man, known as Jesus, born of the Virgin Mary, died, raised, died on the cross for you and I, and 3 days later conquered death and lives to this day. You see, he was sent on a rescue mission for you and I. He knew in advance that you and I were going to make wrong choices. He knew in advance that we were going to rebel against the perfect plan that he has established for all of humanity. He knew that in advance. And he knew that one day, the only way that we were going to be rescued from the rebellion was dying on a cross.